Herr Kommissar, get on there. I recently finished a hero's welcome. It does my heart good watching the Ottomans die. Well, congratulations. Caraman's a fun start, aren't they? I named it that, and I can't remember why I named it a hero's welcome, but I'm sure there was a very good reason. And that's what I'll continue to believe. This is probably making a real patchwork of Protestantism in the Empire, but I'll take it. One nation, one faith. There's a lot of returning to this thing. I can see why a lot of people take humanism, but I still can't appreciate it. Finally getting around to doing a blurple run, and it's weird not having them around. Oh, you mean you slaughtered the Ottomans early on, and now that they're not there, you kind of miss them. You maybe even feel a bit bad for them. People seldom feel that bad. It's a long time coming for the Otto scum. Okay, those are the only two claims I can really make on the Swiss. But there's always room for more claims on Morocco. There will be room for more claims on the Ottomans. I need to think where else I want to go. One thing I could do is threaten war against lots more people, but I think I'll pass on that. Also, yes, now that I have dip, I can continue integrating Toulouse, which is a big thing of what I need to do right now. It's taking forever, but I have a cunning plan about that. If I get trustworthy allies, then I can get acquire subjects, which will make it cheaper to integrate Toulouse. 15% cheaper, in fact, which will knock couple hundred dip off the cost and get it done faster. I should strongly consider that. So I should also invest in getting those two trustworthy allies. Question is, who really likes me? Like, really likes me, and isn't my subject? That's a pretty big part of the deal. I should probably just grab a couple of Chinese people who would be likely to ally me but don't hate each other. Easier said than done. I've improved relations a lot with Delhi, but that's just to offset the aggressive expansion. Ah, Vijayanagar, we got no beef. No beef, Vijayanagar. Okay, we'll make it happen. Don't take coastal allies, Jake, with the Iberians naval invading it. I mean, ally, I will clear the mission and then drop the alliance like an ugly baby. That is a common phrase, right? Alright, I think I'll hold out for next year to get Measuring the World to reduce the cost of coring all this even further. Okay, Mamluks, truce is up. Do we strike them immediately? They have a few allies, but none of them matter in the slightest. And it would be a good opportunity to wrap up my borders with them, except for a little bit here, which is a pain. Where are those allies of theirs? It's all around here. There's really no hurry on me fighting the Mamluks. They're not going to coalition me, and even if they do, I can just strike them immediately when they do. Can take our time with the Ottomans. Especially since they just peaced out with the Ottomans. How fortuitous. Klein show you're good, but you're not for siege good, and you get Glory Hill. Oh, Commissar did well, but he decided to die. Yes, he decided to die. He had a say in the matter. Okay, what am I even doing to the Otto scum here? I'm here to clean borders, but I'm not here to spend a guerrillion points on Diplo. So let's go for our claims and try as hard as we can to not go over the top here. What am I taking that doesn't have a claim right now? I didn't have a claim on Surrem? What's the cheapest stuff I can take? Also, yeah, let's make sure we actually take all of our claims. Well, Surrem is pretty cheap, but it's all really not worth the cost when I size it up. Now that I actually want some Diplo power, It's really hard to justify doing anything else here. I can kill their cores if I want a long truce with them. I guess a long truce to the auto scum could help me out a wee bit. But by the same token, I'm not sure I want a long truce. As soon as I have Tech 23, I'm going to want to ram into them again. Doesn't Bulgaria have claims? Yeah, Bulgaria have quite a few claims. Oh, well, I thought they had claims. No, let's call Canny. I can come back in 10 years and hopefully kick his face in with Tech 23. Nothing saying we have to go over the top here. But I can also wait till next year so that I get cheaper coring cost. It all comes together. Woohoo! YouTube Scrub managed to catch a stream that says KillaBee1337. Congratulations. It does warm the cockles knowing that people can transcend like that. Did the dev team have to be able to complete achievements before you implemented them? It often would go like this. Hey Jake, here's an achievement idea. Do you think it's possible? And I would say yay or I'd say nay. Good times. That was generally when Wiz was in charge though. The dry lands of Jerusalem. Well, Klein shows fast. He'll get down there. And then down to kill you. I might actually miss you. I don't know where you're going to go. And then back to there. And we're all good. We're all very good. I can't resist the opportunity to go and slaughter the Ottoman army. It's just a simple pastime. Integrate Bulgaria next. It's an idea. They've served... I like having them there. I almost went full Balkan, and you should never go full Balkan. Hope my subjects will take care of these rebel occupations for me. I don't want to have to hassle with them. Oh, good grief. I was hoping to watch that fight, but it all happened so fast. Okay, it's the current year, so it's only 5% extra cost as admin tech. I will take it, and then I will take this. Might as well... oh god, I could PRoman vassal the Ottoman Empire. Wouldn't that be something? It really would, but hard to say no to war reparations. Too hard to say no. Nah, we will see. We just finished playing Banner Saga with all that greed. How am I meant to resist that? Also, suddenly something is costing me 18... okay, it's this province. It's not even worth the cost. Yoink. Just give me my claims. We'll get them cored on the mega cheap. Damn, the idea that it's so cheap to take so much land. It's pretty golden. What culture are you? Are you planning on converting everything? We are Neapolitan. I don't plan on converting everything, but I would really like to not have Portuguese in my country. I can turn them into valued Romans soon enough, but the Enlightenment will make that cheaper, as will... oh, figures. Got you caught there. Oh. As will religious ideas. Ah, they did evade me. Right, down you go. At least you didn't burn the missionary. We turned Neapolitan really early on. It was a very pragmatic decision. Almost saddening decision, really, but it kind of had to be done. Our culture isn't even Prom, it's just Burmese, so there wasn't even some cool thing to be done with that. Okay, so Shu and almost Vijayanagar are super friendly with us now. I'm going to score that friendship and score that friendship. Oh god, a lot going on. Oh right, the truces are up. Right, I didn't think about that. It could be coalition time. I don't know if they will coalition me or not. I think I'll wait to see if one of them coalitions me. And if one coalitions me, I'm pretty sure many of them will. Uh-oh, I have no diplomats right now. I need diplomats. And it'll take ages for any of them to get back. We'll bring back the Ottoman one first. Uh-oh, okay, so a coalition will spark against me. If I want wars, I need to declare them right about now. Damn, my guy isn't home. Can you get home faster? Not really. Uh-oh, Alodia, Gelda, Yas, Shawa, Anaut, Lorraine, oh boy, I let it slip there. Okay, so coalition's hitting me already. I need to hit back. And now that we have the coalition, I think threatening war is kind of off the cards due to the coalition. I could have got myself a nice truce with the Mamluks there. It'll be a bit painful if the Mamluks also decide to coalition me. But I got my alliances at least. I can clear the mission. Let's see. I could gobble up Switzerland. They'd bring in Bohemia though, and I'm not super keen on war with Bohemia, but it's hard to get into the HRE without butting heads with them. Still, I can take a big war, and there's no big problem with that. The downside is I'm doing all this when I don't have Tech 23, which is kind of very much what I want. So should I just sit on my thumbs or eat it? Okay, how's this for an idea? I can strike against somebody else if the coalition doesn't fire to keep it all off my back. You know, I might even, if I had Bohemia on my side, that might even help a bit, but yeah. I have no idea what this is. I just clicked it out of one of the benefits of the coalition's HRE, just another way to dismantle it. What? I don't... Oh, right, the highlight thing. Yeah. Maybe the Mamluks are the right one to strike. It keeps a big person out of the coalition against me. There could well be a coalition here and it'll fire and I'll beat it. There's no big deal there, but I really don't want to eat up this incredibly expensive land until I have the Casus Belli to make it not cost all my Diplo, because I've been in negative hundreds of Diplo for far too long. Now, admittedly, I don't have a lot of claims on the Mamluks, but Syria do. Going for Syrian claims might be considerably cheaper. Especially if I involve them in the war. I forget, can I take this for myself if it's a Syrian claim, or does it have to go to Syria? I don't know. But if I unscootage Syria, they're certainly not going to be very happy with me. As in, mashing that, where is it? Disable scootage is 25%. I got no clue, but we can try it at least. What's the most expensive one that you've claimed? They're all pretty garbage, but I think Ajun is there. Hey, Vijayanagara would be willing to hop in if I offered them land. I don't mind screwing them over so much. And it would be quite nice to see Vijayanagara actually get involved in something. Sure, let's do it. But I already scored both the alliances, so with Vijayanagara allied in war with me, and Shu just generally having lots of relations, soon we'll be good in that front. The Mamluks still have an army, but it's not the most impressive army known to man. I'll bring you guys back here. I shall scuttle their crummy navy. And I think you folks can go on the aggression as well, especially if we bring Glory Hail in on the fun. Yeah. Nobody big is getting involved. Head on down. Make it worth our time. Now, why in the world would Africans be getting mad at me? Even Stronghai doesn't like my existence. Utrecht, Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland's a shame because I wanted his land, but I should try to hold off a bit. Okay, let's keep those Africans out. I don't like Songhai bringing so much. Yemen, Air, Yao, Nagai. Alright, to be sure, if I wanted this land, yeah, I do have to pay for it. It would have to go to my my good subject Syria. Oh well, I guess I'll pay a bit of dip in this war. Meanwhile, I'm eating way too much dip here. Mill, rather. No idea what to spend it on. We don't have mill ideas. And I can't even afford this for a wee while. So, onwards with developing it is. I'm not even going to look or care that much. I'm just... Hang on, it would be good to know where is... what? Where is Calatasud? It's Aragonese, which is not an acceptable culture. Which of these are the first Italian-sounding lands? Yeah, not a whole lot of them, to be honest. Ah, Ferrara. Ferrara can be good and milled up. There we go. Maybe milled it up a bit much. But I'll make sure that we take advantage of that with a training field. Give me all the manpower you got. But maybe you misheard me. I want all the manpower you got. Alright, begin the attack. Now, Vijayanagara, we're improving relations with you. We've improved as much as we can with Shu, unless I give him military access. Boom, done. But I need to get Vijayanagara to 150 as well. What can I do for that, though? I can guarantee them, but I really don't want to guarantee them. Ugh, it's going up fast enough. If all you care about is manpower, generals is a lot better indeed. Oh yeah, but I wanted development. I want some lovely high development lands here. Okay, GB's in the coalition as well. But we are an honourable people. Yoink. That's +3 stability when you have 0 corruption. A pretty awesome combination for events. General Zess is brown bread. More for the coalition fuel. Okay, Tabuk sure didn't last long. We'll make our way down. It seems like they got their capital fort on Mech. I thought there was an actual fort there, but looks like I thought wrong. French diplomats. I have a few. Let's keep claiming on the Ottomans for now. I also want to keep the claims on Morocco going. Although there's probably only 1 or 2 to get. And with 150 Vijayanagari relations, we have trustworthy allies. Bang! And we have acquired subjects. We have that for quite a long time. So, you know, now that I have that alliance with Shu, I can tell them to bugger off. I don't care about them. I don't actually care about Vijayanagar, but it's a 2-stab hit to dissolve during a war. Even if you have Diplo ideas. We're currently annexing Toulouse, sneaky sicko. We've been doing it for a very long time, but it's been hard going. Chagra done. Shu says no. Brazil. Oh, that's worrisome, isn't it? I'm not looking to be in this war with the Mamluks forever. Once we get our claims and siege down his capital, I should be turning around and going for other things. So I wonder if I can get my claims on the relative cheap here. Yeah, okay, my claims at least count for cheap. Good. If I'd invited Syria, it would have been a different story, but that would mean ending scutage on Syria, and I'm not really up for that. It'll be sad to see the PRoman tag go, to be honest. That would be sad, wouldn't it? Not as sad as not getting our Diplo here. Improved relations might actually be worth my time, given where we are. Can't the... I was wondering if one of these guys could help us out, but I'm not seeing it. Admin support's nice, though. Especially if I give you just a bit extra, so I can plug everything out of you. But that doesn't answer the question of who does this. Yeah, I think we will get improved relation, dude. Give him a couple of promotions and on we go. An army career, that sounds like army professionalism to me. Before we lose that big old chunk of army tradition, we only have 3 generals. I'd like us to have a few more generals. M. Whoa, it's good if the game is paused when you do this. I think I'd like to see a return of Shadow on the front lines here. I want a few more as well though, because who knows who or where we're going to be fighting later on. I want to see Bitter Craven back on as well, because I can spell Bitter Craven. Very, very nice. We have another walking cannon here. We'll have a third one for good luck, of course. And that's going to be Killer DJ. Well, they can move fast. Just bring me that army professionalism. We finally got it back after milking it all down during those incredible coalition wars. They certainly were incredible. Can also start making additional claims on the auto scum, and claim we shall. We're in a good position to claim all of this at least. Although hopefully by the time we go to war, we won't even need those claims. Right, speaking of needing though, let's get into position to crush you there. I don't want you taking my land at all. You're doing good there, Kleinshow or Klinishow, but I need the walking cannon back here. The new walking cannon, Bitter Craven, on you go. Take their capital. Give no quarter. Jake, what happened to the viewer reduction strats? They still exist. I think people just kind of meme around with that these days though. Viewer reduction strats have always been an integral part of the channel, and that ain't changing. Sheep in a big city. I wouldn't exactly say it was a masterpiece, but it was entertaining. Entertaining in a way that I didn't really understand as a child. Alright, that was absolutely no problem. Just pull back. I grab another fort off the Mamluks and their days are numbered. Viewer reduction strat came up a lot in the channel survey, and plenty of people just assumed it was some kind of joke. Could not be less of a joke. It kind of underpins the entire channel mantra. We don't stream for viewer numbers here. And with a bit of luck, we never will. Okay, with this I can kind of seal them off, although it's a question of how much dip am I willing to spend on this war. Maybe I should take oh no, I can't take Rabba because you already have. I'm not sure I want to spend more than 43 dip on this war, so I'll just come away with your money and we'll all be pretty happy, especially me. This could always become a Draken speedrun channel, jeez. Becomes a new part of the schedule where we always start the day with a Draken speedrun. I'd probably be able to get my time down really fast. I reckon I could do it in under an hour immediately. Makes me wonder, Jake, which game worked out better for your reduction, Draken or Patty 4? Patty 4 worked amazingly. Very few people were willing to hang around for that. But some mad ones did. And we should always be worried about that. Sure is good having money. It's my favorite kind of money. Alright, I imagine taking that fort that just fell is enough to... Ooh, just about. Once that army moves into position. There we go. Good fight, good night, Mamluks. Where did this army come from? I think they're all Macedonia's finest, right? Get back to Macedonia. You folks get back to Damesia. Actually, I think I mixed up the two. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 something. Ah, it's all fine. Like many things, they're all just numbers. I took Patty 4 for spring during Christmas. Wouldn't mind it on this channel. We had it on this channel. It took many, many episodes, but we got it done. I don't want Morocco or Tunis joining the coalition. I'd rather just gun them down. It's not like they have high development land, so it's almost worth the admin to just slaughter them. Not admin, dip. I guess to that end I could continue building a spy network on you and seeing about getting the final claim on Morocco. It'll cost 30, I currently have 9. Must be all that counter-espionage they're doing. And we shouldn't be back to the Mamluks until it's time for imperialism, hopefully. Unfortunately, so much of our Diplo is being drank by annexing Toulouse. And that is unfortunate. I could do with a lot more of it. Patrician 4 remains the greatest sleep aid I've ever had in my life. I miss it dearly for that reason alone. Well, all 160-something episodes are available online. Not that I recommend anybody put themselves through that. This one's sizable coalition. Spans 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continents. Is this Oceania yet? I think it starts there. Many continents. Oh, hang on, that's Great Britain. Colonizing as they do. And Lithuania's going on the rampage of Ottomans. If they expand any further, I'm going to have to actually fight them. I've gone this whole time without fighting Lithuania, I think. It'd be a shame to bring that beautiful relationship to an end. Switzerland. Yeah, I do hate Switzerland, but I'm not about to lose that claim that we have on them. It's been amazing that Switzerland have survived on my border for so long, but they won't be surviving much longer. Sadly though, this coalition utterly kills my ability to threaten war on people. Venice, and if Venice are still alive, I thought I completely... Oh no, no, Venice are right there. So Bohemia have done an unfortunate thing, and that's increased the core creation cost of all their lands by 50%. I should have good enough reduction on that, and it's not the highest development land known to man. But it's still always a shame when you get hit with that. You two should probably return to Italia together in case I do get attacked. It's a shame not to have any defense in Italia. Do you plan to play Transport Fever 2 or City Skylines? City Skylines, no. Transport Fever 2, no. I played it for a wee bit. It kind of looked like more of the same, which is great if you liked what they had to begin with, but it never really enraptured me. So I can't say I'm... can't say I'm desperate for it. Did I... No, I claimed Belgrade after making my move. Alright, keep those claims going. Ah, that Diplo power raises way too slowly. I certainly have created a grand fleet, right? Yes. And I'm dominating trade, surely, right? Surely. Expanding it. Okay, none of these actually straight up give me dip. This lasts for 25 years. I should probably do it towards the end of integrating you. In fact, I'll just do it now. I will probably forget if I don't. And just like that, it's gone to 78% done, and it's only going to cost another 200 odd to integrate him. And yes, we created an amazing fleet, isn't it grand? I don't have 75 or more trade power in Genoa, though. How can this be? Toulouse, how much do you love me? I mean... really love me. Thanks for the trade, Chief. I need that Genoese dosh. Well, I thought I needed that dosh. I thought that was going to me. And it is, as it should.